Welcome to Phnom Penh, the capital city of Cambodia. Hi, I'm Stu, a backpacker from England, travelling around Southeast Asia on a budget, using as little money as I can because I don't have a lot. Now, this is day number 49 of my travels, and I arrived in Phnom Penh yesterday afternoon. So this is my first full day of getting out and about. Now, this is the second hostel I've moved into this morning, because the one I moved into yesterday wasn't too sure about, even though it was probably one of the cheapest ones. It didn't feel right, so I've now moved to a hostel just down there, and I'm just going around as I do, just randomly finding things to see. And this is the first one I found, which is the Cambodian post office. It's an old building from the looks of it. French architect, I think. And if you do follow me, you know that I don't do a lot of research. I just go and try and find out if there's any signage of things that is. Now, the hostel people told me to come this way because there is stuff to see. Now, I'll give you some bearings. The river is that way, which is the Mekong River. If I can cross this road, and I'm going to be in Phnom Penh for about 3 days. Today was meant to be a full day of going off to see the killing fields, etc. Unfortunately, I didn't check out the hostel till late. It's now midday-ish, and I want to do a full day with a hired scooter to see the recent history of Cambodia. God, there's a lot of traffic around here. So yesterday's video was just me leaving the last hostel and walking down to towards the Mekong River, of which there was a lot to see. There's a lot of tuk-tuks sort of stopped and asked me if I want a lift. And I've just come across the first thing which I was recommended to see, and this is it. This is Wat Phnom. Now, first of all, what is a what? Or what is a Buddhist temple found in Cambodia, in Thailand and in Laos specifically. And this place, if I can get closer, has history for the whole of this capital. So, right, let's get a little bit of a story, a little bit of history of this place. Now, as I said, the river's down that way. In the 1300s, a female called Pen was down by the river, saw a tree floating by, grabbed some local guys to help her bring the tree across. Inside the tree was 4 Buddhist statues. So she got the statues with the help of the locals, brought them up to here. Phnom is Khmer language for hill. Pen constructed with the locals a temple at the top, put the 4 Buddhist statues inside, and Phnom Penh literally means Penn's Hill, and that is the name of the capital. So there is a little bit of, and I only got it from that thing there. That's why I love a bit of English language, going around historical places, so I can learn as well. But that looks like it is up there. Now, there's a lot of places around here where there is a dress code. Shoulders have to be covered, knees have to be covered. So because I'm wearing longer shorts, I keep pulling them down to cover my knees, just in case I get told off. But now this is the only hill I've been told, or I've read, in Phnom Penh. Wow. Four statues, pen in the middle. Wow. So I'm assuming this is it. So you need to take your shoes off when you go into Buddhist temples. Sorry, just been taught to take my hat off. So I'm not too sure which is the statues. What was this? Look at the ceiling. Oh. So you'd make a donation to do a prayer to the statue. Oh wow, look at that. That sun's a bit bright. I don't know how you... I mean, I've left my shoes at the front, so I'm walking barefooted. Just come round, try and get away from the sun to see if we can get a better view. That is a lot better. Wow. It's quite impressive. Now, if you watch my videos a lot, I do see the word impressive a lot. Only because I'm impressed. So this is in front of the main temple, just there. And the view of the hill is... Oh, I might have wandered down there. So this place is like the birthplace of the capital city, where it's got its name from the wealthy lady Ben. But yeah, I want to have a wander down here just to see, because there's a lot of open space and stuff. As I climb down these stairs, the first thing I see is an armour-plated rabbit. It's not actually armour-plated, it's just made of wicker. Armour-plated. Shall I say it again? Impressive. But you've got various things around here. What looks like a play park over there. And I'm assuming this, all this lot is to do with the Wat Phnom. And over there is something else, but there's a gate that I can't get through. And a gate going all the way around I can't get through. Right, find the escape route. I think there's only one way in, one way out. But I've just seen this thing here, which is impressive. It's a clock in the grass. And you can just see the second hand moving. So that gives you the time of 20 to 2. I mean, if you're in a plane up there, you probably see it better. But yeah, I don't think there's many entrances, just the one that's I came in, so I'm going to go out that way. I'm now back at the entrance, and I've just realised there's a sign there which I didn't see before because somebody was stood in front of it. For foreigner only, please pay here $1 to go in. And I didn't pay, and I feel a bit bad. Oops. Nobody stopped me. Right, I'm going to head towards the river. That away. Have a walk down towards the Royal Palace. Now, I went to the Royal Palace yesterday. I did take a video of the place. There's a lot of fast moving cars. But I didn't really have a good look around it at all. Oh, there's a sign that says Wat Phnom, which is somewhere that I'll be going next week. After here, even though I'm still got another couple of days left, I'm going to try and get off the beaten track. There's a lot of places that backpackers and tourists, people with suitcases, tend to go to only in Cambodia, and that is places like Phnom Penh, Siem Reap, etc. I'm going off the beaten track. I want to find some places that is Cambodia to get a feel of the real country. But that's next week. Still got a lot of sightseeing to do around here. I'm now by the Riverside, and this is the river Tonle Sap, and this leads to the Mekong River, which is just further on down, not too far away. And all along here, especially further on down that way, there's just ferry systems going across, and there is a bridge over there, and it's the first bridge I've seen. But if you look very closely, you can just see cars that are not moving very fast. So I assume that's why they all use the ferry system, because it's quicker. But I just saw around this corner a mural which shows the view from Wat Phnom in 1866. I mean, that is amazing. There were all the villages on the side. Nothing like what it is right now. Right, further on down towards the Royal Palace. There are various modes of transport to get around all the cities and the towns of Southeast Asia, but this is the first time I've seen one of these, and there is a lot of them. I don't know if it's a tour. They all look quite comfortable. And behind me is, and they have it in every single city, town around Southeast Asia, it's the night market. Now I am planning on coming here probably in a couple of days time, only because the hostel I'm staying in is about a block down from here, so maybe I'll get a bargain or two, who knows. Now the hostel I'm staying in is a one called Onederz, and they're a chain of hostels around Cambodia, and I did stay in the one that was in Phnom Penh, and although it's a little bit more expensive than the one I was staying in last night, for 4-man dormitory, which is quite good for a dormitory in the hostel world. Just cross this path. I'm paying £8 a night for that, which is £3 more than the one I was paying last night, but for me it's a little bit of luxury, just having 4 people, 4 complete strangers in a room with you. Well, no, 3 complete strangers and me. Just come into the hostel, just basically check into my room, put my bags onto my bed for the night. It's actually full of the people that are staying there, so I can't really take a video, but it's too much chatting. But this is the rooftop bar, and this is the view I've got from the top of this place. So this hostel also boasts, go down the street, a swimming pool. So I think I might be staying here for a little bit longer because it's quite nice. And that was the rooftop of the hostel I'm staying in, and like I said, it's quite awesome. But I've come back out, I'm heading towards the Royal Palace, and the traffic around here is quite busy. All along the river bank you have got lots of guest houses, lots of hotels, bars. Just see these 2 guys on horseback. These are the statues of Techo Mias and Techo Yat, whoever they are. But I think I'll have a walk across because the Royal Palace is further on that way. But I'll have a quick look at this. It's very golden. And there is security outside. And a lot of flowers. There's Buddhists inside, I'm not going to go in. Is it a funeral? The main reason I've come to the Royal Palace, which is just behind me over there, was I was just driving down here this morning on the tuk-tuk to get to the new hostel. I saw this sign, and to me, I like quirkiness. And this is the World Toilet Association. So it's doubling up as a tourist information centre for the World Toilet Association. Its tagline is creating a toilet revolution. Now, they are an international organisation dedicated to protecting lives through the improvement of sanitation through toilets. I like quirky. I was interested in that. and I need to find out more about it. So yeah, a toilet revolution. Who knew? I'm going to have a wander down to the Royal Palace, which is, like I said, just past them trees, and have a better look than what we did in the last video, because it is quite impressive. And this is the Royal Palace. Now if you saw my last video, you would have seen that the crowds were all over the place. It's a lot quiet today, but the Royal Palace, the Cambodians have a royal family. The current king is a guy called Norodom Sihamoni, and there is a picture of him just over there. I might get a bit closer in a minute. Now, unlike a lot of monarchies around the world, these guys get elected from whatever royals are around. I guess they have like a royal X Factor, bit of a singing dancing competition. So there is a throne council, 9 members, and what they do is they look at the current royal people around. His father abdicated in October 2004. The council got together and they said, this is the guy we need as next king. Now, unusually, he is not married, he has no kids, I'm led to believe that he's passionate about his kingdom. The people love him. He spent a lot of time in Europe doing ballet. He's a ballet teacher. But I want to try and get close as I can, if I can, to see inside. Yeah, the gates are all closed. I'm not too sure if they do any tours of this place. Security for this place is not too tight. See if I'm getting close enough to go through up to the gate without getting shot. No one's stopping me. Wow. So is that the palace? I don't know. We've got weapons. Oh, too busy on this phone. Is that another gate down there? Let's have a look. So there's been a monarchy in Cambodia since 68 AD, except between the years of 1970 and 1993. Khmer Rouge went along and went, nope, don't believe in royalty, get rid of it. And then it came back. It's quiet again. Like it. But we'll come up to the photograph of the king. That's your man there. He's looking very royal. And that was a little tour around, not all of the city, but a little bit of Phnom Penh. Bless them. So I'm going to head back to the hostel and I'm going to have a chill night. And if you've enjoyed this video, you know you've got to press that like button, and if you want to subscribe to see the recent history of Cambodia, press that subscribe button. Until next time, bye bye for now.